What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-Rail in the building. All right, so we have a RB25 DET Neo. So, anyways, I got an oil pan. I have that's a rear-wheel drive oil pan. I have a timing belt. I have a conversion. So, if y'all want to know about automatic tool conversion to a manual transmission, not to transmission, but anyways, the motor, just the motor, not the transmission. But anyways, the motor, you have to change this little pilot bearing thingamajig or washer, whatever. You gotta like hone it out a little bit, clean it up, and put a little tick tick tick, tap it in. But anyways, that's how you convert that. And of course, you gotta get a flywheel and clutch and pressure plate and all that good stuff. Anyways, but yeah, I just want to show you in the video. Y'all take care. Love you. Like, subscribe, and comment on it, actually.
Look at this. Open up the freaking box. And that is cool. Look at that. Well, anyways. That's cool. Yep. You already know what it is. This part. It's genuine. It's the belt. So, I didn't want to cheap out, because that right there is the main part. If it fails, then the motor's toast. But yeah, practically I'm gonna get the 240. Got a bunch of parts on the way. I already got the clutch, the belt, the wastegate. Had to get a new wastegate because the other one was bad. But yeah, I plan on taking care of all the stuff that I need to take care of and get all the stuff that it needs to be done, like the timing belt, water pump, all that, etc. So keep you posted. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, today, what we got today? We have an RB25 DET. It's the Neo edition. So, all right, today we plan on. I got a new belt, timing. So this belt right here has got timing little marks right here. It goes to the timing right here, to the other side right here on this side, and then there's one down here, and of course it's marked, and it's right here in this little dimple. So these right here are the timing gears. Well, you put them right here, you just line it up to the actual gear. See, that one's a little bit high, but it's fine. And then, okay, let's see real quick. Maybe. Maybe it's just oh, these are closer together. That's weird. See, this is the front. Oh, okay. That's now I see. Okay, we getting somewhere. It says the front. Ready? See if that's lined up. The good thing about it is, I just gotta get it in there. I'll go this way, or go way around. See, that one's not. Oh no, it is not it up. Since it is a new belt, it's just hard to get it aligned. Boom, boom, and then this should. Oh, there it goes. There you go. Boom. When you take this crank off, make sure these keyways are in there, because if not, this crank will spin and that will jump time and cause you have failure, motor failure. That's another thing, is don't crank it over until you hand crank it. That's the biggest thing, because if that keyway is not in there, you hand crank it, it'll be totally fine. It won't bend the valves. It'll piston valve will make contact because it's not going to turn the cams. Keyways in there, and of course this right here. This is the belt from sliding back and off. So you want to have it, put it in there, and it don't really matter. You can lock it in. It'll be fine because the crank is going to be pressed against this. Because that. Now, make sure your marks are timed. Give it a couple cranks with your spin. It's it's that quarter turn you want to have a little bit, so it won't squall and make squealing noises and stuff. So I'm gonna get this front part on there and then get it all. It's already timed up. Brand new belt. So yeah, I got the intake on. I got the cooler on. The gasket sealer on there already. It's look like it's doing its job. I'm gonna let it cure and do my little thing. Got the lines. I got this hose. I gotta either plug off or route it to somewhere else. I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out. And then perfect. So now I gotta go right. I think it's right. Where is it at? Right there. That's where I need to go now. So I just need to come done, and then I'll probably start knocking that bearing in because it goes about there. So knock it in straight and should be just fine. So I can push it all the way in. See, it's going pretty much at an angle right now, but I get it flush, should be perfect. All right. Always want to make sure you take every bolt out because you can get a little cubby. You know, save the headache. Set that up there, and it will hurt me none on that. All right, so now we should just pull it off now.
All right, we almost started separating.
Oh my God, you're so strong. I want to do it too. What the hell, man? You ain't no fear. Look, I got this out here. So fabulous. I bet this is gonna like drop it dramatically, like 500 pounds.
Not even.
Okay, 400. God, fuck. That's heavy. There you go, grab that side. I'll grab this side. You got the heavy set.
Oh, the pickup.
There we go. Oh, what's that? See if there's any metal shavings.
Hey, look how clean it is.
See, the code is clean. And it's got better baffling. That's what they talk about.
Oh, you gotta take some of this stuff off?
No. I gotta go over there. Man, it's a big ass pickup tool, too. I ain't nowhere near that size on this. See, the original one, it goes right here.
Dipstick?
Yeah, it's weird.
Why's it got this inside of here?
I don't know.
Look, it comes all the way out through here.
Maybe they drained it. Now it's probably for
This
sucking out the
looks
oil.
like it's been in here for a minute. It's all cut up.
Well, we can just take that out.
Damn, David. I wonder what happened to this. They probably like filled it up with like the head gasket probably fucked up, chocolate milked it, and they used that.
There's no chocolate milk. If you would have already seen the oil, like you would have seen like metal shavings. There's no metal shavings. Don't see that. None of that. That's not metal shavings. That's
Shit, look.
that isn't thick oil. Why would you put it on the handle?
David, what'd you get yourself into?
I don't know.
It's probably fine. It's just sludge build up over time.
You ain't got no movement at all, bro. Now I gotta take all this gasket stuff. What's that?
I have a little
They're sitting
scrapey
up
thing.
here.
We got to buy a razor blade for it.
Alright. Okay. So since this was a all-wheel drive type, what I have to do is clean these hoses up because they got gasket stuff in there. And, you know, clean it up. I drilled 3-4 little holes, took it off, so don't worry, there ain't no metal shavings in there. I cleaned it up, blew it off. And then these right here, what you have to do for a rear-wheel drive conversion, you have to bash this out just a little smidge right here, you know, pop it out. And what I did is I just kind of cleaned up the holes. So because the other one had gasket and it was all crudded in there, I couldn't get the bolts in there straight. So what I'm gonna do is clean it up. I cleaned it all out, clean it all up. I could thoroughly wash it again, but it'd be just fine. So yeah, practically what I'm gonna do is that, put it on, clean this up, got it all cleaned up, and then get my gasket maker stuff, set it down there, bolt it down and send it. Should be on there. So yeah, I'm going with this stuff right here. Some ultra black oil resistant. So this will work perfectly. All right, we'll see how it goes. Clean up. All right, here we go. All right, I got everything torqued. Well, not torqued down, it just ugga. But everything looks pretty good. There's a bolt. There's a bigger one on the all-wheel drive. There's a bigger bolt on this one. But what I did, just cake it with that. It should be just fine. So I got every one of them in there but that one. So it should hold up. Like I said, I got it torqued. It ain't going nowhere. Took the ding out of there. There was a big ding in that, so I pulled it out. And yeah, it was easy. It wasn't that hard. I had to grind this. I had to take this and take a piece out of it, of the baffle, whatever. And then you have to take these plates off that goes on the crank. Not the crank, but the girdle. It's just a baffle stuff right there to keep it, keep the oil where it needs to be. But it was a good design. Like I said, I can't use it. I have this one right here. I could use this, but it's aluminum. If it was metal, I can, cut that out and do what I gotta do. And this is more of a pan, old pan, than that one is. That's just a small one. This is a pretty big one, and it's got a good baffling. So it was designed to take a lot more. So it's weird. It has all that. It even has that right there on this one, but it just got extra baffling, and it's got these plates on an all-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive doesn't have that. So yeah, I did a little drilling on the pickup tube. I bent it a little bit to get more of a there's a bent there, like it's like kind of at an angle like this, so it'll pick up from one side, but the other side, if it, like, let's say if you was turning, going like a hard lateral G, whatever, if the oil slushes up on one side, it ain't gonna pick up on that side because it's picking up on that side. So I just drilled 3-4 little holes, so it still do its purpose, but with a little more security, I guess, mindset. Other than that, tomorrow we'll start getting the flywheel, the clutch, and stabbing the transmission to the motor. And that's pretty much it, other than getting the motor mount on that side. Gotta get coolant. I gotta get a battery. I gotta get a tire on that wheel on that one right there, because I think it's on the other side, on that side. Hell, I really ain't anything else. Oil, coolant, simple things like that. Other than that, yeah. Do that and clean it up. Do some engine coolant, or not coolant flush, but motor flush, just in case, you don't know who the previous owner. I'll open it up. I looked at the heads, or the cams, where that was at. That was good. And I looked at the bottom end, checked the cams. Not cams, but I can't even talk right now. I'm tired. But anyways, I checked the rod bearings, like just to see if it has play. It didn't have play at all. Like it spins for good. So things are right. You don't want to hit things together, and make sure, like I said, I want to make sure the gasket's sealed. I let it, did like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever. I had it. I didn't torque it all the way down. I didn't just zip it down. I had it, and I did like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I set it, so it should get it even. Other than that, that's what I do tomorrow. Got a lot done on this motor, so